microphone back up. Thank you, Shorty, and please welcome our Grand Chief from the Opaskwayak Cree Nation. Please welcome Grand Chief Garrison Settee.
Evidentemente, impedițiuiak, umemamaupiak, kiție onuțe, etuscațigatek, kitinimina nuțe diveitnuk, avătătămiscalauk, caino, tuteminok, kinonetegapiek, epivisoituscalayak, epivitsigapoistayak, skemagintavenimetnan, kitamaskaigapoyak, kitavenimetnan tapito, Kinawawanis maskaisin, dagiminiak, tatapyak, tatamikoyak, maskinanas kumitnao. Naspis ni minini tenanots, enanas kumuan, eminugisiak, eiminugusiak, isigaw, kitatuskiak, eninogutse, kitininanagutse, so enanas kumitnao, ganino, gudemag, kabayo. I first want to say good morning to every one of you that are here. I'm very honored that you decided to join us for this Chiefs Assembly on Clinical Care Transformation. It's something that is very important for us at MKO. I want to thank all the people that are sitting in the delegation here. Your presence here is very important because without you, we cannot accomplish anything because it is your energy and your power that drives the leadership. We will always need you to stand with us because when you stand with us, we become very strong leaders. So thank you for being here. I want to thank the host nation, Opaskwayak Nation, for always making us feel welcome in their territory. I want to bring greetings to the leadership here, Uniganu Sinclair and his council. William Laughlin is here, of course. Thank you for always being a very, very gracious host to us. And also Edwin Jebb, counselor, is a good friend of mine. I'm thankful that he's here to make us feel welcome in their territory and also to acknowledge the treaty territory that we're convening this weekend is Treaty 5 territory, home of our nations here in the north. So I'm thankful that we can acknowledge the importance of our treaty. And also I want to thank this morning the elder that came to do the pipe ceremony this morning. Me and Chief Clark were here bright and early. And it was a very, very meaningful experience to start off in a good way as we commence these deliberations and discussions. And of course North Buffalo for opening the grand entry for us and doing the honor song for Councillor Wilfred Cook, fallen warrior, and we acknowledge his leadership here in this assembly and his family. And I want to thank all the chiefs that are here and the proxies that are here because these are the ones that we serve as MKO, our staff. Our attitude is that we are servants to these chiefs. We serve them to the best of our ability. And it is because of them that we work hard, because they represent their communities. And we want to make sure that we have the ability to lobby and to advocate and also to provide technical support for their local leadership. So chiefs and proxies, thank you for making this assembly possible by your presence here. And also I want to thank the Clinical Care Transformation team. Kiwik Inu Minoyawan. That's the official name of the entity. Kiwik Inu Minoyawan. For those of you that do not understand that, it's in Cree. It means Northern people's well-being. Minoyawan, it's a good state of being. That is our vision. That is the mandate that we were given. To create an entity to transform clinical care in Kuwait Nogaski. And right now, the situation is in 2020, we still have a system that is not really addressing all the needs in the North. And I always say, in the North, life is very different. The challenges that we face in the North are very different from anywhere else because of the geographical location of our communities, most of whom do not have all-weather roads. 15 communities rely on a winter road for at least for 2.5 months if they're fortunate. So that kind of care is not being able to be accessed by these people in the North. And that's why our team has been working hard to make sure that there is changes in the status quo, that there is a mission here to transform healthcare in the North. That is our vision. And I'm thankful for the chiefs that have been faithful in making sure that this mandate sees fruition. And I want to thank the chiefs that are on the task force for us at MKO. Chief Larson Anderson is the chair, and the co-chair is Chief Marcel Moody, who's here. Thank you, Chief, for providing that leadership. And Gilbert Andrews, who's not here at the moment. And Chief Clarence Easter is also on the task force, and Chief Simon Denachisi. So thank you, Chiefs, for allowing yourself to make sure that we don't make any errors in the process, that you're looking at things very meticulously, making sure that our plans are thorough, and to ensure that this mandate and this vision is carried out, that we'll see the reality of transformation in the North, because our people need it. Our elders need it the most, to have quality health care. And the way that health care is managed or looked after is not the best. But with this clinical care transformation, we want to see that the best health care is provided to our people in our North, in our MKO territory. So that's my vision and my desire to see this thing happen. And also I want to thank our elders who are here. Chief Samuel Etiwaigapo, I invited just to come and be with us to provide that strength and support that we need from our elders. And of course, former chief, former councillor from Lac-Boucher, Joe Hislop, thank you for being here. And from my home community, I have Flora Ross over here. Thank you for being here as our elders. So they're very important to us. To this organization, we need the stability and the strength of our elders always. So I'm thankful that they're here. And before I close, I want to thank my colleagues. I'm very honored that they're here. I know they have busy schedules like mine, but they took the time to be with us on this very special Chiefs Assembly. I want to thank the MC Grand Chief Arlen Dumas for making himself available. My colleague, my friend, thank you for coming to visit our MKO Chiefs. And also our colleague from the South, Grand Chief Jerry Daniels, a young warrior who just recently got acclaimed in his tenure as Southern Chief, Grand Chief for the next 3 years. So that means nobody ran against him. He was just automatically reinstated. So that's quite a testament to his leadership, and to the Southern Chiefs, we commend them for allowing him to continue his tenure. I thank you for being here, Grand Chief Daniels. And also, in closing, I want to welcome to the table a brand new chief from Fox Lake, Cree Nation. Chief Billy Beardy is a new chief, just recently elected. He's a new kid on the block. Welcome, his first assembly. And I also want to point out that he's a warrior. And some of you have known of the incident that took place in the summertime there with the 2 fugitives that were at large. The media and the RCMP told a story, but they didn't tell it accurately. The person that found the 2 fugitives was Chief Billy Beardy. he was the one that went out and protected this community from these fugitives. So we acknowledge you as a warrior today. Thank you, Chief. And also, in closing, I want to acknowledge the MKO staff. Chiefs, I want you to know that you have the best staff anywhere in the nation with the MKO staff. I want to acknowledge them. They're here, they work hard, they never complain, they never make excuses. I see them every day. They don't mind tearing up and setting up just like that. Never a complaint. So I'm proud that we have a powerful staff here at MKO. Give them a hand, please, ladies and gentlemen. And Sharon McKay, who's the lead for our CCT, is not here. She has a bereavement in her family. But we acknowledge her, and Mariah and Dr. Barry LaValle will be filling in for her. So she's quite a leader. It takes two people to fill her seats. So thank you, Mariah and Barry, and of course all the team with you there. So anyway, the last minute now. Thank you. There's former chiefs over there that I see in the crowd. Len Ross is a former chief. Frank Turner is a former chief. So we acknowledge you. And Amanda Laughlin, the MLA for Kuwait. I forgot the title. I didn't want to say it. There's a negative connotation to that title. But MLA, Amanda Laughlin, thank you for joining us. And of course, our good friend, Kevin Carlson, always does the best job being an MC. Almost as good as Clyde Fleck, almost. For those of you that don't know, Clyde, my assistant, was the MC for our last assembly. And he was nervous a little bit, of course. And then we passed resolutions. The first thing he says was, all opposed? And everybody raised their hands. So I don't think we'll have him on for a while. So thank you very much. You made me feel so good for being here. Thank you so much. You don't ask me it now. Oh.